Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We're the Magi. And did you pick a good day to find this channel? We're going to talk about the most powerful Zoroastrian prayer. And this prayer, it puts you in alignment with divine life that death cannot enter, divine health where sickness and disease dies when it touches you. It's a force of love that is so powerful that hate, fear, and greed cannot enter. And my friend, I want to share a quick story with you so you understand this and how it ties now with the latest science that's out there, so you can actually picture it, because you have to have reason and understanding to work in those miracles and magi magic. And I feel like I can paint this in a way that you can see it, you can visualize it, and you can experience it. So many years ago, I had this feeling that something was coming in the future that was bad, and I knew it was about my kids. And for about 2 weeks, I was telling my parents and my ex-wife and everyone, watch out for the kids. Something's going on. And I could just feel it. I knew it. And then one morning, in that place between awake and asleep, I was taken to the bottom of my ex-wife's driveway. And I was standing where the steep driveway went into the road, a busy road. And Spirit had me put up a shield of faith. And I didn't know what that was. I was picturing like I saw when I was a kid at Sunday school, like an arm shield, and they had the sword. But this shield of faith, it was like a force field. And it separated the steep driveway from the road. And then Spirit gave me words to speak. This is important. The words that we speak. The beliefs that we hold and the words that we speak, and then what we do. And I was obedient, and I visualized that force field, and I spoke the words. My ex-wife called later that day. She said, "You won't believe what happened." Well, my son was coming down on his scooter, and there was a parked car, so he couldn't see the car speeding down, and she could see they were going to hit. And her new husband was mowing the lawn, so she's yelling for Taylor to stop, but he couldn't hear her. She said it was like a nightmare. But when he got to the bottom of the driveway, he bounced off of an invisible field. My friends, and I know these stories are mind-blowing. And sometimes I wonder, should I even share these? Is it too much? But when you realize what we know now in science, that we really do live in a mind. We live in assimilation. And everything is mind. Everything is energy. Energy is just information. You know, they say now, if we took everything that seems like solid matter and brought it all together, it'd be the size of a pea. My friends, everything's energy. Energy makes what our senses show us as form and matter. They're boundaries that supposedly we can't cross. Right? But my friends, in mind, anything is possible. That's what the masters tried to teach us, tried to show us. I think of Jesus when he saw a sick person. He held no judgment about that sickness. And I need you to understand this before we go on. Oh, he held only compassion. No judgment. Only compassion. Meaning all he had to give out was love. And all he could see them as whole. All he could see him as the perfect creator's perfect idea. Just like all he could do was love his enemies. All he could do is heal those that came into his atmosphere. Because that's all he had to give out. My friends, the moment you look at a situation and you hold fear, or you hold doubt, or you see that sickness and disease, you're holding that into form and matter with that energy you're holding. So we have to be non-judgmental, and we have to be the love. We have to be the health. We have to be the God good. We have to have the realization we come from good spirit. We're made of good spirit. My friends, So here's what I want you to actually do some practices today and to have some understanding. So Greg Braden, what a beautiful mind. I'm so glad that science and spirituality is coming together where we can see what's happening. So he described being able to see into the future like that is picture a flow of a river. But this flow of river, instead of water, it's time. And if you put a large post down in the middle of the river, it makes ripples. It makes ripples around it. And you can see those ripples before you get to the post. And that post is strong emotion. My friends, and I've seen this because I do have a psychic ability. I've shared many stories with you guys just like that. And when there's some strong emotion wrapped around it, like an accident or something, and you can get those ripples before it happens. Here's where you have to act. This is when you have to do something. And what you want to do is change the story. You don't want to get into fear, my friends, but you want to tell a better story. You want to rewrite that future to something good. You know, another great story I love, one of my wonderful friends was walking to work one time, and it was in a pretty bad part of town, and a carload of men pulled up and tried to abduct her. They're saying, grab her, and they're trying to throw her in the car. And she called out on the name of Jesus, and they froze like statues. Now, many, many miles away at the same time, God spoke to me, and he said, pray. And I said, what is it? Is it my mom? And he said, no, and he gave me the woman's name. And so I started praying for her with no judgment, no fear, just a hedge of protection. And that the best situation would work out in what was going on there. And then I got a complete peace. And at that time we had no cell phones. And so when I saw her later that day, I said, what happened at exactly, I think it was like 11 something in the morning, that God would speak to me so clear and to say, pray for you. And she told me the story with tears running down her eyes of how these men froze like statues. And as she was running away, she looked back and they're froze. My friends, oh my God, the power we can have when we tap into this. My friends, I've read stacks of Zoroastrian texts, I mean this tall. And I've tried to compact it all into 16 statements and teachings of Asha. And the Gathas, have you read the Gathas? Do you know Zoroaster, Zarathustra, he talks about how to partner with him. So we can read all the material we have, but when you partner with Zoroaster, he says to partner with me, you partner with the Magi that were, are, and shall be. And you get this information that you're not going to find in books. So you get the understanding behind it. Do you know how he tells you to be a Magi? Anybody can, you're always going to be a child of God. You can be a Zoroastrian, but to partner with him at that level, do you know what he says? How many have read that? It's different than what they teach you to become a Zoroastrian. I'll share that with you, but I'm going to ask you to do something for that first. So my friends, see it. When you get that feeling, that ripple in that time, you need to go inside and you'll sense it in that fervashi. There's a God spark in you that knows. And you can see, what is it? Is it my friend? Is it my child? What is it? And then when you know, you don't go into judgment, you don't go into fear. You rewrite the story. You think it, you speak it, you create it with information. Because all is mind. Our book talks about it, all is mind. And we work in this collective conscious mind with information, which is energy, which is form and matter. My friends, start rewriting. Start today saying and believing and seeing that a perfect creator had a perfect idea of me in this world. That's what's real. And when you hold that real frequency, it creates the real world. Asha is. The perfect creator's perfect idea is. I'm his perfect idea. I'm divine health. I'm divine life. I am peace. I'm joy. I'm provided for, I'm protected, I'm powerful, I'm free. Speak it, believe it, see it, hold it. Hold space for that pure information. Zoroaster means undiluted, undefiled, pure light, pure energy, pure information. My friends, it's not mixed. It's not one of those gods that loves and hate. Is it peace and war? I know that's taught in all the religions, even most of the spirituality out there. My friends, right? They teach you that. You got to have the good and the bad. That's what they try to tell you. That's what this world is about. It's just contrast. It's just a little learning here. No, my friends, our text says that we came here with Ahura Mazda to change this world back to the perfect creator's perfect idea. And we do that by telling the true story, the real story. A perfect creator had a perfect idea. If you don't have your book, Asha, yet, please get it. All the money we give to charity. My friends, we just wrote a check to St. Jude's just 2 days ago. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All the money goes. We keep no money. I don't need it. My friends, I am blessed beyond belief. I'm going to ask you to do one thing, though, and you'll see why. I don't ask a lot of things, but you're going to see why. In the Gathas, Zarathustra talks how to become partnered with him and the Magi. If you go to the comments, and you tell me, Magus, I have Asha. I left a review at Amazon, because the more reviews we get moves us up in that algorithm. We sell more books. You're doing something, and this is part of it. My friend, I'm not just trying to get book sales. Like I said, I make nothing off of it. We do good. We fed thousands and thousands of people. We're doing something in this earth. We're bringing good information. We're putting real food in real bellies. We're giving real medical help. Do you want to be a part of this? Maybe that's you're feeling, that's why I was put on this earth, to be a part of this. This feels right. My friends, I want you to join us. I want you to partner with us. Go to the comments. Tell me, Magus, I've got Asha. I left a review at Amazon. I've commented. I hit the like button. I share the videos. And I'm going to tell you how Zoroaster says to partner with him. Guys, I love you so much. You are such a blessing to me. Did you get something out of this? Can you picture it? Can you picture that river of time? Can you picture the strong emotions and the ripples around it that you sense? Do you see how you rewrite the story? Do you see how you don't get into judgment and fear? All you have to give out is love and peace and joy. That's your true nature, your Farvashi. You're not your past failures, sins, mistakes, and errors. Your true self is pure. And you knew when you came here, you'll overcome all those errors in your very DNA, and you're going to pass something more beautiful on to your children and their children. We're going to make this world Asha, heaven on earth. I love you guys. Be blessed. Go to the comments, and then I'll send you that information. I love you.